Welcome back to episode 4 of B Squared Sports Talk. We're getting at it. I love saying that because we are getting at it right away.
Tuesday nights are one of my favorite nights, brother.
Talking
get together,
sports.
talk some sports, and release some average content for our viewers on Thursday morning.
Average content. We try to get you the plus content, but it turns out to be average.
Right now it's just average, Maybe one day will be good, and I'll take good. But right now, I'll take average.
I was watching, just a little side story. I was watching the Manning cast last night with Kelsey brothers.
Yeah.
We should get on there.
That'd be sick.
3 trios of brothers.
The Kelsey brothers, the Manning brothers, and the Brother brothers.
Exactly. You really do not see that often, but it'd be cool. 4 professional perspectives and then 2 bum perspectives. It would be cool to see that. But
it really would be.
I feel like the viewers would want to see that. It'd be something
Our viewers? Yeah, maybe. Speaking of our viewers.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah. Big news.
Big news.
Big news.
We have officially reached 100 subscribers
on YouTube. Let me refresh the page, see if we're still at 100 real quick.
Yep, 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Because it fluctuates at time. Yep, 100 subscribers.
Right at 100. We did say that once we reach 100 subscribers, we will have our number 1 fan on here. However, this happened just today.
Probably about 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, 20 minutes ago.
It happened, yeah.
Not enough time, not enough notice for to get our number 1 fan here. So, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Definitely.
It's going to be a surprise who our number 1 fan is. Just keep an eye out on the comments. If you see who's most involved, you'll kind of see who's in the running for.
And we really haven't came down to a decision yet.
So
keep commenting, keep sharing our things.
There's a
we haven't
handful. There's a handful.
There is. So, there's a select few that we're thinking of.
Get after it this week.
Yeah, get after it.
And
get after it.
You may pull ahead. So
yep.
So as always, here's our socials right there. Follow us: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We post a little bit on those as well as our YouTube channel. And then special thanks to our sponsor, Alyssa Wynn Massage. Relax and unwind with Alyssa Wynn Massage.
Nice.
I messed that up last week.
Nice. Does our camera look center? Does it look good?
Does it look good in there? I think it looks good.
Should I go adjust it, maybe look, or do you think we're good?
I think you looked at it before, so if it's not good, it's your fault.
I know, but I feel like it's just from right here. But
you said you looked at it.
Do we look good, viewers?
They said yes.
Yeah, they did. I heard them. Yeah.
If not,
we're fine.
They're just listening to what we say.
Yep.
So, we've been asking for a lot of feedback.
We have
every video. So every day we're going to go through a little. It's what we call a feedback section right now. We're going to have a name for this segment eventually, but we're going to go with 3 comments, whether they're texts, comments from YouTube. But this first one right here is from our Uncle Dan.
Daniel Wynn.
He thought maybe, because last episode we did a favorites
correct,
at the end. So he thought maybe do an unfavorites. So stay tuned till the end of the video. We will talk about
an unfavorite section. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I have a couple that I feel like are going to surprise you a little bit.
I got some that aren't going to surprise you probably.
I feel like I have a couple that are probably going to be the same. I feel like probably.
Yeah, more likely.
We'll talk about that at the end of the episode, so definitely stick around.
Talk
about our unfavorite teams and players, correct? Is that what you got?
Yeah,
okay,
I do got that.
Me too.
Some of them are on the same.
Yep, me too. Me too. So, yep.
You want to talk about the second one?
Yes, Brianna Bryn commented on our YouTube.
No. That's 3. We're going to go to the second
one.
Yeah, you messed up.
Well, the outline, you messed that up.
No, I wrote 3 on there. I told you that before this. So it's
My bad.
Fault. It's your fault.
So Mr. Deckant.
Yeah.
He commented, Mr. Jake Deckant,
Mr.
by the way,
Deckant.
not to get confused with Keith.
Yeah. on YouTube. Yeah.
On YouTube, he commented, and that's where we get a majority of the comments.
We'll pull it up right here.
Right there is Jake's comment. NHL. He wanted us to dive in a little bit. What do you got on NHL?
What do I got on NHL?
Yes, sir.
A whole lot of not much. I'm just going to go ahead and say Boston Bruins 2023 Stanley Cup champions.
Boston Bruins?
Yeah.
Who's on their squad?
They got a really good goalie. He's really good. I want our viewers to guess
his names.
Yeah. And then their forward is really good too.
We really don't know a lot of hockey, Jake.
Much about hockey.
But seriously, if you want us to talk about hockey, if our viewers, we'll get into it. We'll have to.
We're going to need more than just We're going to need more than just Mr. Deckant to be in support of that.
I got 2 things to talk about hockey. Wayne Gretzky's the GOAT. The other GOAT is Sidney Crosby. That's all I got. I know those two are up there.
Agree with that.
Those two are up there. But other than that, I really don't know much.
Yeah.
What's that for the Washington team? Senators?
Don't ask me.
Alex Ovechek or something like that?
Ovechkin,
yeah. I know him. He was pretty good when they won it. I think they won it the same year as Nationals won World Series in 2019. But
that could be.
I have no
idea. I don't know much about NHL at all.
If that's right, my NHL knowledge is perfect, Mr. Deckett.
All right. So,
but thank you for the comment. Seriously, if you want us to talk about it, though.
Keep commenting.
Yeah, thank you for the comment.
More and more comments. We love them.
Yeah, now go to the third one. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You want me to talk about it?
Yeah, talk about it. You know way more than this than I do.
So, Brianna Bryn commented on there and talked about sports betting.
Yep.
She's a little confused. Not a whole lot of people
too.
know about sports betting. So
I just know I'd be good.
Yeah. Here is a quick how-to video on how to do an original bet.
Alrighty, let's dive right into the sports betting. So we use at B Squared Sports Talk. We use DraftKings. There's other ones out there that you can use, whether it's BetMGM, FanDuel, all kinds of stuff. But we use DraftKings, and usually once you get in there, just kind of scroll through and kind of look around. There's football, baseball, basketball, golf, MMA. There's all kinds of stuff that you can bet on. But just for this purpose, we'll just kind of check out NFL. So there's the spread that you can bet on. Basically, the spread is how many points is the team favored by. So if there's a minus in front of the number, so as you can see by the Philadelphia Eagles, minus 14, they are projected to win by 14 or more points if you were to choose that bet. If you were to choose the Texans, they are plus 14. So if you were going to bet the plus 14, you were going to think that the Texans are going to make it closer than 14 points, say 10 points, or even win the game. The over-under is basically just kind of set at a certain number. You can bet. It's the combined points of both teams. So if it were to be over 45 points by both teams combined, you could bet the over or you could bet the under. So then you also got money line, which I just clicked on there. So if you bet $1 on the Texans money line, it's a bigger payout. To where if you were to bet $1 on the Eagles money line, because the Eagles are the favored team. So money line's basically who you got to win. So we're going to go ahead and pick the Texans on this bet. But if you don't want to just do one, you can do multiple bets, and then it becomes a parlay. I know you've seen our parlays of the week. So now it makes the odds higher, which is a bigger payout. So a $1 bet on that was $16 payout. So parlays can win you more money, but they are also more risky.
So kind of explaining
B squared.
Go
ahead. Sorry.
Explaining what odds are. So basically, if there is a minus in front of it, they are the favorite. They are the favorite to win that bet. If there's a plus in front of it, they are the underdog in that bet. The spread, basically, you'll see a spread kind of looks like this. If the spread is minus, obviously, they're like I said, they are the favorite. But if there's like a 3.5, that's how many points they are projected to win. If it's a plus 3.5, that's how many points they're projected to lose. But if you bet on that plus 3.5, you would think they would lose by less than 3.5 or even win that game. Does that make sense?
There's a lot of learning to it.
There's a lot of learning to it.
Did you explain that in the video?
Yes, I did explain.
You did explain that in the video. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe if it's something you can go back to, I guess. So keep coming back to this video. It's right around the 7-minute mark.
And then the over/under. When you look at an over/under, it's basically the combined points scored in the game. And do you think, like they just set a certain number on that, and then you can bet if there's going to be more than that, or if there's going to be less than that total number. And then if you got like a plus 100 or minus 100 at the end of the bets, like you see here, that's called the money line. That's just basically who you got winning that game.
You're speaking a different language, man.
It is a different language if you're not familiar with it.
I'm not familiar with it. I know the knowledge of sports, obviously, but I just don't know the sports betting.
Yeah.
But maybe.
But like that video you guys just saw, it'll
yeah, maybe the video is going to help me. I need to keep going back to that.
So let's hop in.
That was the feedback.
That was feedback.
Yeah. So seriously, keep commenting. You can even email us. We'll throw up our email in the comments.
Yes.
If you want to email us questions and make it anonymous or something like that, we'll definitely do that. Or keep commenting on YouTube, comment on our TikToks, Instagram posts, and we'll get your questions in there.
Let us know.
Yeah.
We love it. New segment.
New segment right here.
Just a quick little NBA talk.
Little NBA talk. This is also another sport that we're super not into. We know the knowledge of
We
the game.
used to be into it a lot more than we are now.
When we played 2K all the time.
We always played 2K, so we knew all the players.
And like I said, when it's like late at night, like I usually, when I'm watching ESPN, usually then there's a 9 o'clock game on.
For sure.
Most nights, and I like watching those. And I like watching TNT Crew, too.
Yeah.
Those games, I do like watching that.
That's good stuff.
So MVP favorite so far, who do you got?
You asking me?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and go with the Greek Freak because I know who you're picking, and I didn't want to have the
Yeah.
same as you. But I would probably pick the same as you, but I'm just going to throw out some stats. Greek Freak is shooting 59% from the field this year.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
making 6 of 10 shots.
Yeah.
That's really good. 33.8 points per game, second in the league. 12.8 rebounds per game, second in the league. He also has 1.7 blocks per game.
I also saw that his teammate, Brooke Lopez, he's going off right now.
Is he?
Yeah,
That's
I
good
think
to
he's
feed
made
off
the.
of.
I think he's made the most. I was like most threes in consecutive games or something like that for
Really?
the center. Yeah, I didn't know he could shoot three. I mean, I knew he could.
Most
but
centers can't anymore.
I know, but I feel like when he first broke into the league, he really couldn't shoot.
That's true.
But now he's shooting, I guess, 10 plus threes
That's
a
true.
game apparently.
I guess.
But also, did you see the other night the Cavs? I think I told you this yesterday. Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Love, and Dean Wade broke the record for a trio 3-pointers in a game.
That's awesome.
I think it was like 33,
That's
34.
awesome to see
Dean
Wade.
Wade. St. John? Is that where he went?
St. John,
Yeah.
Kansas. Local Kansas.
He just signed a big contract this last offseason,
That's
too.
awesome
I think
to
it
see
mattered.
that.
I want to say 3 or 5 years or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, 3, 4, or 5 years, something like that, yeah.
Who's your MVP favorite?
You know who it is. It's Luka. He's going off this year.
Luka
I'm pretty
Doncic.
sure I was looking at the stats today. It was like 31. He hasn't scored less than 31 in a game. I mean, granted, there's
He's
only
averaging up there.
36.7
Yeah.
points per game.
That's insane.
9.5 rebounds, 8.7 assists. He's almost averaging a triple-double with 40 points per game almost. That's
really
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's still early in the season, so those numbers are probably going to go down. But
It could.
I don't
it could
know.
not, too.
He's put up 30
going
plus
crazy.
per game, so I don't know. He could continue to do that. I also have Giannis on here, 33.8 points per game, almost 13 rebounds per game, and then 5 assists per game. Those are great stats. And he's just a freak, dude. He's so
Great
good.
freak.
He
Yeah,
is.
Giannis on
He's so quick, and he's like literally like the
He's so
embodiment of what
long.
the NBA is today. though.
Exactly.
Like,
He really is.
yeah, he really is. Next bullet, what is it?
If you were building a team right now, what NBA player would you want to build around?
I got 2.
Okay.
Luka is my first one. I just feel like
I like
he's young, and like when I'm looking, I mean, I'm not a GM or anything, but like I feel like if you want to build around somebody, you want to have that one person who's like at that next level and just like sees the game differently.
Yeah.
And I feel like Luka's like he just sees the game differently. He has a knowledge of the game that's different. It's just natural almost. So like almost you want to have somebody that's like naturally good at basketball. I know that's really not a thing, but I think it is.
You look at Luka, and he doesn't look like a freak athlete.
No.
He's just a baller.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
And like he has 8.7 assists per game, so he obviously knows how to pass and share the ball and like run a team, obviously.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's good. And then John Morant's my other one. I feel like that's somebody else who just
that was one of mine I was thinking about right now. I only wrote one down.
I feel like he sees the game differently
I
and
thought
like
about
just
putting him
is a
down.
natural basketball player. But I feel like every time anybody you're building, they have to be like natural to the game.
Yeah.
Mike Trout, like he barely looks like he's trying.
Right.
Insane
That'd be-
numbers every
yeah.
single year. That's somebody you need to build around. But they did a terrible job of doing that.
They did.
Angels. They missed out on his prime. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's really sad deal because Mike Trout probably will never win a championship.
He's got to get out of there. I know he's not going to because of the contract
His
situation.
contract's insane.
But he has to get out of there, man. He
Probably
has
won't.
to.
My player I'd build around
Yes, sir. Who is it?
Steph Curry.
Steph Curry. Still,
I really think
I'm interested to hear this.
Even what is he like 34 years old?
I
roughly?
think, yeah.
Even if he gives you 4 more years, even if he becomes a non-scorer, he's going to share the ball like crazy. But just watching him, he's a playmaker. He's a good teammate, you know. And I feel like he would make guys better. You know, like get a bunch of young guys in there for him to teach them all
Jordan
this
Poole.
stuff. Yeah.
He's been
Exactly.
very good.
Exactly. Just having
Yeah.
Steph, and Steph's got championship mindset. He has 4 rings.
Yeah.
You know, what player now has 4 rings other than LeBron?
Clay Thompson.
Well, yeah. Klay
Draymond
Thompson.
Green. Okay, but yeah, go ahead.
The Warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron, what does he have, 3 or 4? Anyways,
Yeah,
but he
I had
has
4.
Yeah, spread out
He
through
has
his.
4. He has
He's
4.
just LeBron's changed.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's
lost
the
a lot
Lakers.
of-
The Lakers are not.
Yeah.
Like, he
Just-
should never have won. He should have stayed with the Cavs, I
Just
think.
the way he's dealt with things. I used to think he was a GOAT. And I don't know. I may have changed my mind.
I think Michael Jordan's. I've always thought Michael Jordan was better.
Yeah, it's tough saying. But yeah, I would choose Steph if I were to build a team around somebody.
Goat conversation. Sorry, Steph. That's it. Like, obviously, Steph's gonna.
Yeah.
Do you think Steph's in the GOAT conversation?
Yes.
I think
he's in the conversation.
He's in the best shooter. He's the best shooter,
Best
of
shooter
all
of
time.
all time.
He is.
I agree.
He has
He's
to
better
be.
than Ray Allen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I said it. I said it right here.
He
Better
is.
than Ray Allen.
And like that's just not us being like from a younger generation.
No,
Really
he is.
Because we watched Ray Allen basically through his prime.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not like 2001 and all that because I think
We got to watch
he
it
might have been
live.
drafted in '96. Is that when he was drafted?
I'm not sure.
Maybe '98. But anyway, like still like when he was with the Celtics in '08 when they won. Oh, bro.
Look at the numbers. Steph Curry's passed him already, and he's 34.
Yeah, and he's gonna like you said 4 more years if he plays good for 4
Maybe
more years.
more.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, especially just shooting threes. like he's doing.
Exactly.
I mean, he drives to the lane every once in a while, but still.
Bullet 3. One guy from the past that would be successful in the league today.
I got 3, but
I got one guy, but
go ahead.
I got Shaq.
Shaq?
Yeah.
We talked about that. I
You
think,
disagreed. You didn't think he'd be good because of the way the centers have evolved.
and he can't shoot.
But a 7'2", 330
he'd
pound
dominate.
dude.
And like if
All
you could
these
run the
scrawny
pick,
guys like Rudy Gobert, dude, he's just
and
gonna.
if you could run the pick and roll too and
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
he'd feast. I know he'd have 15 boards a game, and he'd probably still average 25 points. But like, if you put him out at the 3, the people are gonna play back on him.
It is gonna be more difficult for him to play defense, probably.
But nah, I don't think it would because he was so quick.
Yeah,
he was so fast.
He's a monster.
Yeah.
I think he'd be.
I mean, he would have to, but we were talking about that on the way to Joaquin. Like, he would have to come to like a realization in one offseason. He's gonna have to like focus his offseason like just shooting threes, or, like getting his shooting done. He would do that if he was in today's he would have to if you're a center. You can't shoot. You definitely would.
You don't necessarily have to.
I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're
why do you have to?
I mean, if you're averaging 30 points and 15 rebounds and you can't,
if
not
you can muscle
threes,
up and just make layups, when you're 7'2".
But I feel like it just like this, like players want to get better and like want to be able to do that.
They want to be
like the best. If other centers are doing it, he's like, I feel like he's going to be a competitor and be like, hey, I'm going to be able to do this too.
Could be. But
so that's it with NBA.
No,
that was good NBA.
Didn't even give
oh, dude, I got 3. My bad.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Tracy McGrady.
Okay.
So good. He was so good, so quick. Ray Allen. I mean, he kind of was in today's league.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like right now, 2022, if he was like prime Ray Allen, he could definitely be very, very good.
Oh yeah.
And then Amari Stoudemire. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Dude, he would have been so good. He really couldn't shoot threes, but he could shoot mid-range pretty good. So I feel like he would be a good one. He wasn't very tall, like 6'10", but he'd be a good power forward. He'd be like better Ben Simmons almost.
That's my least favorite one that you said.
Amari Stoudemire?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. He's small. Like
he is, but he was so good. He still averaged, I think, a couple years he was good, 10+ rebounds.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that season
for sure. But like, if you're talking about how this game has changed and how Shaq's gonna have to like shoot threes, and Amari couldn't shoot threes.
I mean, he could,
but I don't know.
He could shoot mid range. Like you'd have to play out on him.
Anyways,
people would play out on him.
Favorite of yours.
Okay, Jason McGrady could shoot threes too.
Like
he'd be so good. He'd be so good. He'd be like Jason Tatum basically.
Yeah,
seriously. So that's it with NBA
that's
now.
NBA chatter.
That was good NBA talk. I didn't think we'd be that much into it, but we got into it. I like that.
Yeah, did you like that, NBA fans?
But if you want us to talk about something specific NBA, like a team or a player or anything like that, or sports betting to NBA, we could talk about that. Just put it in the comments.
Yes, we can.
Moving on.
We're at 17 minutes, by the way.
Oh wow. We'll go quick through this. We'll go quick through this.
So, first bullet on NCAA football, that Nebraska Cornhuskers are not good.
Nebraska is so bad, bro. That's what you wrote down.
That's what I wrote down. Yeah, they're
and OU.
Casey Thompson. Yeah, it said Nebraska and OU.
Yeah, but I know. But OU's pretty bad. But they're 5-2.
Better.
I didn't realize. I thought they were like.
I thought they were 5-3.
I thought it was 5-2.
They were 3-3 at one point.
They were.
Yeah.
So maybe 5-3. I could have swore the.
I think you're wrong.
I'm looking it up, man.
Nebraska is really bad. Casey Thompson has had a shoulder issue, which is not good for our team. I mean, our backup. I think Logan Smothers should be our backup, not Chubba Purdy. But that's just me. I'm not Mickey Joseph.
Logan Smothers should be?
Yeah, I think so. I think you should get Logan Smothers. Just because Chubba Purdy is Brock Purdy's brother. That's why he's starting, I think. But that's just me. Nebraska, you're in trouble. You got Minnesota this weekend. You're going to have to start finding ways to win. You're 3-5. If you want to make a bowl game, like
play Minnesota this weekend. Sorry, you said
Minnesota. Yeah, you gotta win. You gotta win this game.
Yeah,
you do. I mean, Minnesota's 5-2, so it's gonna be a tough one. But
is it at Minnesota? Or in Lincoln?
At home. Let me double check here.
I'll talk about OU. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Dylan Gabriel, he's not the answer. I mean, he was I hope he's only here for 1 year, just a 1 year transfer. I think he is, because this is his 4th year. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he probably could come back for a 5th year. But Nick Evers, he's on the bench. He's our 4th string. I think he should be the backup, because General Booty, he's not good.
Yeah.
And then
He just got
Bevel, he's awful. When he filled in for Dylan Gabriel, those are the games we lost. He was terrible. We played awful when he was in. I mean, he's big, and I feel like if he transferred, he'd do good, but he just did not fit in at the Oklahoma program. But
Nebraska hosts Minnesota this weekend.
Host Minnesota? Okay.
Minnesota's a 16-point favorite.
But Nick Evers, he needs to be playing. I mean, you're not going to win the Big 12. You're not going to make the college football playoff. You should be able to make a bowl game. I said let Nick Evers play. Let him get experience this year when you're not good. I mean, it's already it's not a bad season. I don't know. It is in Oklahoma's eyes a bad season, but
I see Dylan Gabriel. I mean, he originally got picked up by UCF, right?
yeah.
I mean, UCF's not a huge caliber of a school. I mean, getting a transfer from there is just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can understand he had a good season at UCF to go pick him
He
up.
had 2 good seasons at UCF, and he actually has his highest QBR right now. It's like 160, but like the other 2 were like 158, 159.
Yeah.
But still. But
Yeah. Big game this
big
week.
game. I have game of the year right here.
It probably is. Number 1 versus number 2, Georgia and Tennessee. At Georgia.
I really hope Tennessee wins.
I really do too.
They could. Stetson Bennett didn't play very good.
And I have Tennessee winning 30-27.
30-27. I don't know. I mean, what time does that? Is it late game or is it 11? 2:30.
Time ABC. I think ABC. I'm not sure.
But yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna watch that game for sure. But
Yeah, that'd be a huge game. Big game of the year.
I still think Georgia's gonna win. But
It could.
I don't know.
I'm going Tennessee. They're looking hot.
I think the true number 1 though is Ohio State. They're dominant.
They're so good.
I mean, the Penn State game was close,
It
but
was
then
close.
4th quarter they pulled away,
Penn
dude.
State's
They
good
pulled
too,
away.
How about the Kansas State Wildcats?
They looked really good.
That route
Of
over
Oklahoma State,
Oh.
48-0. Is that what it was?
48-0. But let me ask you this: if Adrian Martinez gets healthy, do you sit Will Howard?
I don't know. Is Adrian Martinez gonna be back this week? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
I don't even
I
know
don't
if
know.
they play or if they have a bye or anything.
No, I don't think so. I think they play.
Not Tech.
Right here.
I don't know who they play.
They play Texas at home.
Ooh, that's gonna be close.
Be a good game.
Damn, that is gonna be a tough game.
Yeah.
It's at K-State though, at Manhattan.
I mean,
I don't know. It might be. They'll
6
win
o'clock.
They'll win it. I think they'll win it actually. But if they can beat Texas, I think they'll be Big 12 champion. No, they lost to TCU. TCU needs to lose.
Oh, yeah.
But
TCU's good.
damn,
like
and they had that TCU game in the bag, but they lost. Remember we were watching it.
28-10 they were up.
We were watching it in Breckenridge. Yeah.
28-10.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
But I think they're the best team in the Big 12. I think they should have beat TCU that night. If they had Adrian Martinez, Will Howard would have had a better second half. I think he got hurt even, didn't he, the second
Will
half?
Howard, he got hurt for a little bit, and they brought in their 3rd string.
Yeah, if they would have had Adrian Martinez or healthy Will Howard, I think they would have won it.
Well, Martinez, in passing, averages 6.5 yards per throw. Will Howard averages 9.1. However,
Well, that was like 1 game or 2?
2 games.
2 game?
Yeah. However, I mean, still.
Against the 2 best teams in the Big 12.
Exactly. However, Martinez also rushes for, on average, 6.1 yards per carry. That's better than Deuce Vaughn at 5.9.
But if his ankle's hurt, like,
I thought it was his shoulder.
I thought it was his ankle.
Well, I have no idea. He's
But
hurt regardless.
I don't know. He's hurt regardless, so it's going to be tough to run a quarterback as much as they used to. That's hurt because you're just afraid of going to get hurt again. But you do have Deuce Vaughn to go to, and then you could throw with Adrian. But if Will's throwing a lot better than Adrian, why would you just not do that with Will then? Have the
true.
throwing threat and then have the Deuce threat too.
Well, we'll find out what happens.
Yep.
Really tough game for Ohio State this week. They play Northwestern.
I don't think
They're a
so.
38-point favorite.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Okay, quick. Let's go quick on this one. Who's your favorite college football player of all time?
Johnny Manziel, RG3, Tim Tebow. Defensive one is Ndamukong Suh.
I had Tim Tebow and Ndamukong Suh.
Yeah?
Yeah. So,
All
I
good
know you
players.
said not to put, like, I think you said don't put Taylor Martinez and Ndamukong Suh.
I said not Taylor Martinez.
Yeah.
but he was great. He was so good that 1 year though.
He is one. I mean, he's one of my favorites
Yeah,
just
he was
because
so good.
I'm a fan. But
That's it with
let's
NCAA.
zoom into sports betting.
Let's get in there real quick.
Bump. So we each will have 2 underdogs of the week. We'll start out there, and then we'll go to our parlays of the week.
Okay.
Who's one of your underdogs of the week?
Carolina over Cincy. I actually don't have that happening in this my scores for this week.
Uh-huh.
But I do think it could happen. PJ Walker, I think he's the real deal. He was so good in that last start.
Yeah.
But
I thought the same thing. I mean, I didn't put that on here, but I really, really considered putting the Panthers to win.
Yeah.
Because Cincinnati looked bad against the Browns last night.
Yeah. Underdog for you? What's one of them?
KU over Oklahoma State. I've heard rumors that Jalen Daniels might be back.
Okay.
And for sure, if he's back, I think they can.
Is it in Lawrence?
I don't think so because K-State's at home. I don't know if they ever do them on the same day or not.
But I don't. That's going to be. That's tough, man.
It's in Lawrence. It's in Lawrence.
Oklahoma State's going to be mad after getting shut out 48-0.
They are going to be mad. But
that's tough, man.
But they're only a 2-point. Oklahoma State's a 2-point favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
No way, man. I do not think KU's that good.
Yeah.
KU hype's fake.
I think they've been struggling since Jalen Daniels been there.
Yeah.
If he's back, man, watch out.
Yeah.
Who's another one of yours?
Tech over TCU.
Really?
TCU won 41-31 against Iowa State, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Iowa State played them tough. I mean, Iowa State, like I said a couple episodes ago, plays
No, it
everyone.
wasn't Iowa State. It was West Virginia.
Oh, yeah, it was West Virginia. That's
41-31
even
over
worse.
West Virginia.
Even worse.
Yeah.
I knew it was a crappy team.
Yeah.
West Virginia.
I believe that.
But, so that might be happening. Tech's 4-4, I'm pretty sure.
Yep,
and then
they are 4-4.
NBA won Pistons over Cavs. I think the game's Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a good game. Pistons, I saw they put up their starting 5 had over 25 points against the Warriors.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane. My other one, a little bit of golf. Shout out Justin McCulloch. I think Jason Day is going to get his first win.
Do ya?
Yep. First win since the 2018 Wells Fargo Championship. The tournament this weekend is the Mayakoba Classic.
Yeah?
I don't know where that's at, but I'm just going to go out there and say Jason Day.
Jason Day.
Put him down to win.
Put it on the record, Ryan Fort.
Nice.
I think I might say it.
You may have said that.
I
Put
don't
it on
know.
the record.
Put
Ryan.
it on the record.
A lot of these references are from YouTube comments, so if
They
you
are.
want to check them out, check out our
And if you want us to
last
keep
video.
referencing them, put more comments in there. Losers.
So, parlays of the week. Here we go. With our first one, we got the easy money parlay. So let me go. Our last
This
week,
is you.
Last week parlays,
Did bad.
none of them hit. The easy money, 2 legs are hit. We only need 2 more to go, but I think it was something. I think Penn State scored more than 22
they did,
for
yeah.
me. So we're gonna start with the easy money here. Right here it is. We got the Buffalo Bills to beat the New York Jets. That can happen, you know.
Buffalo Bills to beat the Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
It's gonna happen.
100% chance of it happening.
Minus 625 odds. Vikings to score over 2.5 touchdowns against the Commanders. Definitely can happen, especially with the addition of T.J. Hawkinson.
Yep. TJ Hawkinson.
Texas Tech at TCU, a combined score of over 69.5. With TCU's average of over 40 points a game and Texas Tech's average of 38 points a game.
Yeah, something like that.
It's looking pretty good that might happen. And then I also got another golf one here for you, Justin. Scotty Scheffler, a top 10 finish at the Mayakoba Classic. That's a plus 115. Total odds plus 757. A $10 bet will yield you $85.70.
That ain't bad at all.
Not bad at all.
That's
Not
the
bad
easy
at all.
money one, huh?
Easy money parlay. Let's check out the good chance parlay. You got a decent chance of maybe winning some money. So we got first leg, Baylor to score 13.5 points in the first half against Oklahoma.
Probably going to happen.
Boys, could happen.
Going to happen.
100 odds. KU to beat Oklahoma State. Money line plus 115. That's my underdog of the week.
That is your underdog of the week.
Jalen Hurts to have over 39.5 rushing yards.
Definitely should.
Definitely should. Chargers to beat the Falcons and the combined score to be under 49.5.
Definitely. Chargers have not been scoring a lot this year. I mean, Falcons do, and it's fluke every once in a while they do.
Exactly.
They shouldn't against the Charger defense.
So that should happen. That's plus 190. And then I got a little UFC. We got any UFC fans out there? Primetime fight, female fight on Saturday night. Marina Rodriguez to beat Amanda Lemos in the UFC main event. Minus 210. She is the favorite. Threw it in the parlay. Total odds plus 32.74. A $10 bet will yield you $337.48.
Nice. That's a pretty good one.
Now we got the long shot parlay. The numbers might be a little bit off because we did take out a World Series one because we were recording this on a Tuesday, and there's going to be 2 more games on it, so we wanted to take that out. So start with the Carolina Panthers to beat the Cincinnati Bengals, which is possible that we talked about.
Yep, we did talk about that.
Plus 245 odds. And then in this parlay, I got Victor Hovland to win the PGA tournament. Not the PGA tournament, but the Mayakoba Classic.
Mayakoba Classic.
He's a returning champ. He won it last year, so maybe familiar territory. He could do it.
Familiar course. He's good
and
with
then,
it.
In the college football, got Cal to score first in the game.
I almost had that as
USC.
one of my underdogs. USC's just been playing awful football. They've close games with everyone.
And it's just the first score. If Cal scores first, that leg hits.
Yeah, go
Plus
ahead.
190 odds. They've got Miami to beat Florida State.
Miami's looked awful.
They have looked awful. It's a long shot, though.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice.
And in this last leg, Tennessee to beat Georgia.
Yeah.
It could happen.
It could happen.
I don't have the total odds there, but a $10 bet will yield you roughly $12,909.
Almost $13K.
Almost $13,000. So those are our parlays of the week.
Very nice. We'll have those. We'll post those to our socials. They might be posted already. If not, we'll post them.
We're getting a little bit better on time. We're right at halfway right here.
Nice.
But we can do some
Trivia.
transfer to some trivia here.
Yes, sir. I love trivia.
Today-
You might beat me at this week.
I don't know. We don't really compete.
Yeah,
but
we don't.
This one,
Just in my mind, I do.
how are we doing it this week?
Who won the World Series? In what year? Who won the Super Bowl in what year? Who won the NBA Finals in what year?
Oh, I had the Stanley Cup. Just kidding.
Oh,
we don't do NHL. Quit looking at my answers.
2019 was
Were you looking at my answers?
No,
right there?
promise I didn't. I was seeing if you had NHL.
Slap you. You're trying to remember all.
No,
these, so you-
2019 was the Senators, Washington Senators.
Whatever.
What do you want to do it? I promise I did not see it.
I'm just joking. I'm razzling your.
Go
chain.
ahead.
All right. You gonna do MLB first?
Sure.
Okay. You want easy? Start easy.
Sure.
2016.
Cubs.
Easy. Too easy for this guy.
You want an easy one?
Bring me.
2012.
2012. Giants.
Yeah, I was gonna say, come on, man.
Don't ask me 10 or 14. Cause
I
it's
know.
both
I
Giants,
didn't.
too.
I didn't.
2007.
Gosh dang it. I got two. It was not Cardinals, was it?
No.
Red Sox?
Yes.
I was gonna say that first, dude. I should have went with that because that was Dustin Pedroia's.
Go with your gut, my
Dustin
brother.
Pedroia's MVP season. I'm pretty sure.
2007.
I think so. I'm pretty sure 2008 might have been
Ask me.
Justin Pedroia. 2008. You should know this.
It is the Philadelphia
Yeah,
Phillies.
yeah.
Big team there.
They were a great team, dude.
Ready?
Yep.
2013.
Ooh. 2013, dude. 20. This was Cardinals.
No.
No? Dude. Red Sox?
Yes. It was the Red Sox
Yeah,
again.
yeah. 2018.
Very good. 2018. Let me think of the vault. It was the Red Sox.
Yeah. Dude, they've won a lot.
Yeah, they really have.
They're a successful dynasty.
They've
Super
won,
Bowl?
They've won a lot more than the Yankees have.
They have.
I got one more. Just,
I only
just
got
an honorable mention.
Okay, let me see it.
1985.
Oh, I have no idea. Oh, Royals.
Yeah, I was
my
gonna
bad.
say.
My bad. I just automatically gave up because it was 1985.
Yeah.
Do you know 2001?
Was it the Diamondbacks?
Yeah, let's go. 2003. Mickey's rookie year.
Marlins?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He won his
I don't know if he won it. That might have been 2001 when he made his. I don't know.
Anyways, NFL.
They did win in
You
2003.
asked me first.
This one is one of my greatest memories of the Super Bowl. 2009.
2009.
I don't think you'll get it.
2009. Was it the Cardinals?
They played the Cardinals. See who won.
I thought the Cardinals won that. Who played the Cardinals that year? I don't know.
Steelers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
San Antonio Holmes catch in the end zone. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
And they had
Didn't-
Hines Ward.
Was that the
and
same
Troy
year?
Polamalu.
Was that the same year? Larry Fitzgerald had that big touchdown.
I think
too?
so. And James Harrison ran back that 96-yard pick six, and he had to get oxygen on the
yeah.
sideline. Dude, I remember that game perfectly. I watched that game.
That's a big one.
It was a big game.
2016 Super Bowl 50.
Oh, that was Peyton Manning in the Broncos.
It was correct. Very good. I'm not as good at NFL as I am. at
2014.
2014. So just the year. No, I said 16. So 14.
I think they played the Broncos. Yeah, they did, and killed them. Legion of Boom.
That doesn't help me.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't know what that is.
It was a defense, what they used to call their defense.
You're gonna have to give it to me.
Seattle.
Oh yeah, that's right. Richard Sherman. Was it like 43-9 that final score or something?
It was, I think, yeah, something like that.
Crazy.
They killed him.
Lynch was a beast.
Yeah, Russell Wilson. That's when they found him.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of who else was on that defense. Robbie Wagner was. They had a safety. I want to say, well, it might have been Earl Thomas, but it don't matter anyway.
Anyways, yeah, they were really good. 2011.
Oh dang, dude. It wasn't the Pats.
The Pats?
Was it?
No.
Giants.
No.
Oh, Packers.
Yep.
It was Aaron Rodgers. Yep. Only one.
It's the only time he's ever won the NFC Championship.
What was Drew Brees? Was he 2010? 2012?
I don't have that one down.
I don't either.
I'm not super good.
2019.
2019. That was Patriots.
Yeah, last one. Tom Brady's last one in
With
the Patriot. Yeah.
Yeah.
He won 2020, right, with the Bucks? Yeah, he did. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I thought the Chiefs won in 2020.
Yeah, they did in
And then the Bucks
2021.
21. Or something like that. Super Bowl 52, 2018.
That wasn't the Pats, was it?
No. They're a favorite this year to do it again.
Favorite?
Mike Trout's favorite team.
Oh, the Eagles.
Yeah.
My God, I knew that, dude. I'm dumb.
You're not that dumb.
God.
You got one more for me, or did you give me
I
three?
don't. I only had 3.
Alright.
I only wrote 3 down for all these.
National Basketball Association.
You should be good at these.
I'm decent at these.
Give me one.
2020, COVID season.
The Lakers.
Yep.
2008. I already said this in the podcast.
You already said who won in 2008?
Yeah.
It was Miami Heat, because I think I have it. No, it wasn't.
You're talking about a player who'd be good in this league.
2008.
They were good, dude. Such a good team. I can name their starting 5 right now.
Was Shaq on the team?
No.
You talking the Rockets? Tracy McGrady?
No. They were good, though, that year, too.
Who are you talking?
Celtics, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Rajon Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Kendrick Perkins. That was the starting 5. They even had Big Baby Davis coming off the bench.
Big Baby Dave, Glenn Davis, baby.
He was like 6'8", 310.
Oh, shoot. I forgot about that. Dang it. 2012. I said it a minute ago.
Yeah, Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. They won in 2012 and 13.
I think so. 2012, yeah. Was that, I don't know.
2011. They played the Heat. Dude, I was so mad this year, but it made me fall in love with my favorite player.
It was Mavericks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirk, bro.
Jerk.
He went
Dirk the jerk.
LeBron even
remember
guarded
that.
him, and he could not stop Dirk, dude.
That was awesome.
It was a bunch of old guys. I'm pretty sure it was like Jason Terry, Sean Marion. Those old guys, and Dirk worked them, bro.
98. Year I was born.
Jesus.
The GOAT played for him.
Oh, Bulls.
Yeah. You got one more for me?
2014. A dynasty, the last one.
I mean, dynasty. Oh, was it the last?
Of championship of the dynasty. They've won multiple.
So it'd been the Heat.
No? 2014?
2014. It wasn't the Warriors because they've won a lot since.
You can't think of it. I could name their starting 5 for a couple of their finals, too. I don't know about starting 5, actually. Because I don't know who their center was.
Wouldn't have been the Heat.
I'm pretty sure they played the Heat. No, I don't think they did this year.
Not the Lakers.
They won in 2009, 2010, maybe?
Yeah, they weren't good in 14. Who in the heck won in 14?
I thought I gave away good hints. Legendary coach, he's still coaching. You have 5 seconds.
You gotta give it to me.
Spurs, bro.
Oh
Tim Duncan,
my
Manu,
God,
Tony,
dude.
Kawhi. That's when Kawhi was a rookie, I think, that year.
You got
And he
me
was
there.
so good.
Dang it.
That's it with trivia,
They're in
right?
there, you just gotta find them.
Dude,
You just
they were
gotta
so good
find
that
them.
year. I forgot.
All right.
What's your computer battery at? Oh, you're
Plugged in,
charged.
bro.
Let's
Don't
go.
worry about me.
Now we're moving on to NFL, baby.
You worry because my computer died one time.
One time. It ruined the episode. I didn't. Go ahead, NFL, baby.
NFL.
Okay.
Week 8 recap. Poppy got his first dub.
He did.
Me and you.
God, dude.
I went 10-5. You went 9-6.
My-
Beat you by one game.
My goal for throughout this NFL season, the rest of it, we really don't have a lot left. I want to go undefeated 1 week.
That'd be.
I
tough,
want
dude.
to.
I want to go like. I would love to lose like 2.
What'd you go, 10-4 this week?
I went 10-5 because since he lost last night. So
What'd I go?
do we want to go through all of them real quick?
Yeah, go quickly.
Okay.
What'd I go?
You went 9-6. So you're
I mean, that wasn't bad.
you're 9-6.
I helped my
total
overall record.
37-22. I went 10-5, and my total record is 34-25. 1-3 in this. You're 3-1. So Baltimore and Tampa Bay. You had the Ravens. I had the Bucks. Ravens won.
Yep.
Denver and Jacksonville. We both had the Jags. And
They sucked.
Denver beat them. Carolina and the Falcons. We both had the Falcons. They won. Cowboys and the Bears. We both had the Cowboys. Dolphins and the Lions. We both had the Dolphins. Vikings and the Cardinals. I had the Vikings. You had the
I
Cardinals.
should have went with my Vikings score.
Raiders and New Orleans. Raiders we both had, and they lost.
They played terrible.
Scored 0 points.
Need to fire their coach.
The Jets and the Patriots. We both had the Jets. Patriots won.
Mike Myers.
Eagles and Steelers. We both had Eagles. Steelers won. Eagles won. Sorry. Titans and Houston Texans. We both had the Titans. Titans won. Commanders and the Colts. We both had the Commanders. Commanders won. 49ers and the Rams. We both had the 49ers. They won. Seattle and New York Giants. You had the Giants. I had Seattle.
That's where I went
Seattle
bad.
won. Bills and Green Bay. The Bills won. We both had them. And Cincinnati and Cleveland. We both had Cincinnati and Cleveland won.
That's all right.
That's where we're sitting on those. You want to go over the best fantasy players or you want me to?
I don't have them written down, so you
Okay.
definitely got to do that.
Best fantasy performers from
I'll
last
talk
week.
about it with you, though.
The best quarterback?
Who was it?
Tua Tagovailoa.
Really? What'd he score?
He scored 33 points,
He did play a pretty good game.
382 yards,
Yeah. Very
3
good game.
touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
Yeah. They're going to be a whole new team with that. Who'd they just get? Bradley Chubb?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to be way new defense. Go ahead. Sorry. Keep going.
I got best running back, Alvin Kamara. Is it Kamara or Kamara?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I've heard it pronounced both. I had him on one of my
18
teams.
rushes for 62 yards and a touchdown.
3 touchdowns, I
9
think.
receptions, 96 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So 3 total touchdowns, 42.8 points. That's huge on
Very
the fantasy
good.
team.
Very good.
Best wide receiver, A.J. Brown. 6 receptions,
Yeah,
156
3 TDs.
yards, 3 touchdowns. 39.6
Great
points.
acquisition for the Phillies this offseason. Great acquisition. It changed their whole offense.
Did you say the Phillies?
I mean, Phillies!
It's like that one NFL ref. He said there's a player foul on the Seattle Mariners.
I didn't see
You didn't
that.
see that?
No.
That was hilarious.
Sorry, I'm stuck in baseball mode, but the
Tight
Eagles.
end,
Go ahead.
Tyler Conklin.
Who did he play for?
I think he plays for the Jets. But he had 6 receptions, 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. I don't know if it's for sure the Jets. I'm pretty sure.
I'm about to pick him up.
25.9 points.
Huh. Nice job, Ty.
And I'd put an honorable mention, put it in the flex category.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey.
3 tutties.
18 rushes, 94 yards, 1 touchdown, 8 receptions, 55 yards, 1 touchdown. I only had 2 touchdowns.
He threw one. He threw
Oh,
a
yeah, he
touchdown.
threw that pick.
I don't know if
Or
he
that
gets
threw
points for
touchdown.
that,
I think
but-
he does, but
Yeah.
it doesn't show on the
Yeah.
fantasy. 40.6 points.
40?
40.6.
So he was
I had to
right
put
on.
it.
He was right
I
on
had to put
Kamara.
him.
Yeah, you had to put him up there.
Best defense, the Eagles, Browns, and the Seahawks all had 19 points.
Nice.
I didn't get any stats from them.
That's
Best
all right.
kicker?
McPherson?
Nope. Nick Folk. 5 for 5 on his field goals, 1 extra point made, 21 points from a kicker. I would take
Who
that.
did he
any
play
day.
for
I
Eagles?
think he's the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, he is. My bad. God, he was even on my team last year.
So,
Any NFL teams that are average or bad this year that are going to be good, decent, somewhat on the upscale
I put
next year?
3.
I did too.
So I have the Jets.
Okay.
I can see them being good
I don't
next
have
year.
them.
I also have the Jaguars, especially with Calvin
I have the
Ridley.
Jags.
Calvin Ridley, they just got.
He's not coming back till next year.
I know.
but
That's why.
it's still good.
Did we say this year?
Nice,
No, next
nice.
year. Sorry, I didn't mean to get mean there.
Go ahead.
And then I also put maybe the Bears.
I have the Bears as well. They have a ton of picks coming, I think.
Yeah.
I think they have like 9 picks this
That's
upcoming
awesome.
draft. So like
It'd be cool to see the Bears be
they
good
need
for Uncle Willie.
but they're notorious for drafting terribly. They
Yeah.
need to get somebody in
Yeah.
that room and draft picks like me. But
yeah, like you.
and my last one is Carolina. Like I said, I like PJ Walker.
I can see
DJ
that.
Moore's good.
I like
They
that.
I think they have a couple picks coming too
Yeah.
especially from didn't they just trade somebody? I don't think they did, but anyway. They were going to trade that Brian Burns, that linebacker that they have.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They should have.
I think the Dolphins also got Jeff Wilson in the trade, the running back from San Francisco.
Oh yeah.
Yep, so that's going to add to their weapons.
I saw that somebody asked the Panthers 2 first-round picks for Brian Burns, and they said no.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
I would have said sure.
Yeah.
Maybe throw in a second round, then I'll give you them 2. But yeah, those are the 3 teams. Predictions, week 9. We got to go through quick through these.
Let's do them.
Philadelphia at Houston, Thursday night game. Do not get it confused with the Phillies playing at the Astros.
Whoa, very nice. Philadelphia, Houston. I got the Eagles 35-17.
38-17.
Really?
Eagles.
Well, we have brother magic.
35-17.
Yep.
Next game, what is it?
It is the Atlanta Falcons hosting the Los Angeles Chargers. Who do you got, brother?
Chargers 24-16.
I got the Falcons 27-20. They're going to take down the Chargers. Chargers looking bad this year.
They are looking bad.
You know who's in first place in the NFC South?
Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons.
They are looking pretty good.
They're 4-4. I mean, they're not great.
NFC South's awful. Next game is Miami at Chicago. I got Miami 27-14.
I got Miami 30-24. No, rewind me.
You got the Bears.
The Bears upsetting Miami 30-24.
Looks like I'm winning next week.
Yeah. Let's see.
Carolina at Cincy. Who do you got?
I got Cincy 24-13. Who you got?
Cincy 20-17.
Interesting.
Yes, sir.
Very similar because we have a brother Badger.
Next game, what is it, sir?
Next game, Green Bay at Detroit.
Go, Pat, go!
I agree. 24-19 Packers.
22-19.
Wow. We're so close.
That is.
Raiders at the Jags.
I almost put the Raiders because I want them to win a game, but I put Jags 20-13.
I did put the Raiders because they're mad. Devontae Adams is going to have 2 touchdowns this week. 24-17 Raiders.
Nice. The Colts going to New England. Who do you got?
I got the Patriots winning 31-20.
28-20. Pats.
Patriots? Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice.
I think Mac Jones is going to start. Like I said, they took him out way too soon in the last game. Way
Yeah.
too soon.
I didn't
like
like last
that.
game, but real quick, I need to rewind to the Packers. I wrote a note here.
Yeah, what is
Packers
it?
are only a 3.5-point favorite to the Lions.
Because the Lions, did they win last week? Oh, no, they played the Dolphins. They were winning the majority of the
Yeah.
game, but then Tua came back
That's
and threw
just-
for 382
That's
yards.
just crazy.
That is.
Anyways,
And I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers is pretty mad because they haven't done anything
I'm sure
in
he's
this
mad.
for this trade deadline or anything like that.
Next game, the Bills traveling to New York to play the Jets. Who do you got?
I got the Bills 33-14.
I got the Bills 40-24. Bills are too good. Moving on to the back page.
Couple more games here on Sunday. Next one, Minnesota at Washington Commanders. Next team that's going to be the Commanders, Hayes High Commanders.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Or the Guardians.
No. Vikings 33-21.
Vikings 24-16.
Afternoon games, we got Seattle traveling to the desert to play the Arizona Cardinals.
Cardinals, yes sir. Who do you got?
I got the Seahawks 24-21. You got the Cardinals? Your
I don't.
boy Kyler
I
Murray?
don't. 2014 Seattle. I chose.
It was a tough one for me.
It was a tough one. I wanted to choose the
Cardinals.
Cardinals, but I chose them last week, and I said not again.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're going to win this week since I didn't choose them.
Probably
But
that's how it goes.
Rams going to Tampa Bay to play Tom Brady and the Bucks. I got the Bucks 17-13.
I got the Rams 20-17. They both are looking like dog poop.
They are.
this
They're
year.
looking awful. Both their quarterbacks haven't been playing the greatest. Defense, I guess, have been doing okay. I mean, not really last week. The Rams' defense looked pretty bad.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Sunday Night Football, Kansas City.
Should
is
be a
gonna
good game.
Loud at Arrowhead GEHA Field with the Titans coming into town. The Chiefs are going to beat them 34-21.
I got 30-24 Chiefs. You got 34-21?
34-21.
That'll be a good game, I think.
Big
I
game.
think Derrick Henry's going to run all over the Chiefs. It's going to be tough for them to stop, but
Nick Bolton's going to be
yeah,
rough them up a little bit.
yeah. Chris Jones, get in there.
Yep.
Monday Night Football, who do you got? M&F, baby. M&F.
I got the Baltimore Ravens winning 26-21. Who you got?
Ravens 24-23. It's going to be a close game.
Really close game.
It's going to be a close game. They've played a lot of close games, and Saints have not been able to pull them out this year. But I think Lamar Jackson's going to be able to pull this one out. Be better for my record.
We have a little bit of time here. Do we want to talk about World Series? We didn't put that
We can talk a little bit about it, yeah. Let's talk about it real quick.
Okay. What do you got on it?
It's 1-1 right now.
1-1.
It's Tuesday night, so it got delayed last night on
Yeah.
Monday night.
So they're playing Game 3 right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if they just started or if it started at 6.
It started at 7.
Okay, so it probably just
Yeah,
started.
it's probably third inning, something like that.
So by the time you guys watch this, it could be 3-1. It could be 2-2.
Yeah, I don't know what the score is.
No, by the time.
The series. Yeah, sorry.
Could be 3-1
Yeah.
Phillies up. Could be 3-1 Astros up. Could
I
be
hope
2-2. I would love to see the Phillies sweep the rest of this and then win at home.
That would
be awesome.
I was talking to Jake Decken today. Home field advantage is huge when you're playing in the town of Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
Huge when you're playing,
my God.
especially when it's the World Series. I bet it's crazy right now.
Especially when they have to grease the
Yes.
light poles outside.
That didn't even work, dude.
They
still climbed them.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I like watching that, and I feel
Philadelphia's got some good fans.
I would
They really
love
do.
to go to a game in Philadelphia
That'd be
like that,
insane.
especially like a World Series atmosphere, like
Yeah.
that type of vibe. Oh yeah,
I mean,
That'd
just
be
look
rough.
at different things in Philly, like Penn State.
yeah.
Like their
That's not in Philly, I don't think.
It's not in Philly, but in Pennsylvania. I mean,
Yeah.
but just the fans
Yeah.
up there are insane.
Yeah.
You know, there's
Yeah.
crazy fans up there.
It is a very good fan base.
So
I feel like there's good fans in Kansas though too.
there is.
Like Manhattan.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're
We love
notorious
our
for
sports.
football games. KU's notorious for having big fans at college basketball games,
Yeah.
like the Fog and everything. Chiefs games,
Chiefs games, and then
Royals games when they were good.
when
but
they're just
I hate Royals fans because they don't go when they're bad.
exactly me and you.
Yeah.
There's like 6,000 of us
Yeah.
that go.
The lines are short. That's about
Yeah,
it.
that's a really good thing. But yeah, just wait. Like when the Royals become good again, we will welcome all the bandwagoners back because I love me a bunch of Royals fans.
I do, but then when they're bad again, they're gonna
They're gonna be gone.
stop watching.
But hey,
The viewership's probably gonna be 400 per game, like it was
there's
last
so
year.
many people saying, "Hey, talk less about the Royals on your podcast." If they were good, you want us to talk about
Yeah,
them.
we would talk about them nonstop if they're the Yankees.
At Dan Wynn. He was the man that said that.
One of my unfavorite players is Dan Wynn.
Yeah.
You're not annoying us to talk
one
about
of my
Royals.
unfavorites is Dan.
Just kidding, Dan. Just kidding.
I'm not.
I'm not either.
Just kidding, Dan. I'm not. Yeah, World Series.
I want the Phillies to win.
I want
They
the Phillies
need
to
to
win.
win, dude.
Do you think they're gonna win? It's tough.
It's
It's
tough.
anybody's hand.
It's tough, dude. Especially these next 3 games of Philly are huge.
extra day of rest too.
Huge, yeah. You're gonna need these next 3 games, but
So
I'm excited.
we'll find out.
Yep.
Should we go into our last
We should.
segment?
We should.
The unfavorites, the non-favorites, whatever you want to call them.
Non-favorites.
Shout out to Dan Wynn. So
One player you dislike and what made you dislike them. I really didn't write down what made me dislike them. I just wrote down the player.
I
dislike.
got one I dislike.
Let's go with team first because then
Team
this leads
first?
into some of the players. So teams really don't dislike.
So I really dislike the 2015 Blue Jays.
I have that down. That was my very
with
first team.
Donaldson and Bautista and them cocky.
Yeah.
Just couldn't stand them. I'm glad we
Beat
stopped
them
on the
in the
Royals did.
ALCS.
The ALCS.
Did we beat them 4-1? Is that what we did?
Oh, David Price too. I was so happy.
Yeah, we beat them. They had Marcus
4-1,
Stroman too, I'm pretty sure, that year.
Yep, they did. They were really good.
Aaron Sanchez.
Yep.
Pretty sure they had Roberto Ozuna.
So that was a big one of mine. And then another one was 2014 Giants.
24. Ooh, that's a good one. I hated Madison Bumgarner that year.
That's one of my players.
I didn't hate him. He was just so good, dude.
Yeah.
We couldn't
I
get
hated
it.
him.
We couldn't get a hit off of him.
Joe Buck made me hate him.
Yes, because Joe Buck loved him.
Just constantly talked about him.
He loved him. But I have the 2015 Mets. I really didn't like that team. I didn't really like Daniel Murphy or Lucas
Yeah,
Duda.
I didn't like
And I
Murphy.
hated when the Royals got Lucas Duda.
Yeah,
He
that
added
sucked.
nothing to the team. He was
And
basically
they
like,
re-signed him.
he was
the next
basically a
year.
worst.
It was terrible.
He was an old Ryan O'Hearn. Like
Basically,
I mean,
yeah.
he was okay at defense, but and he I guess had a
okay defense in 2015 World Series Game 1.
he was exactly
He threw it
overthrew it. but-
Hosmer, safe.
And Yoenis Cespedes, he was one of my players that I wrote. He was just I liked him when he was with athletics. He was good with
I
the-
agree.
But then when he
He
went
got
to,
paid.
and he just got so lazy when he went to the Mets, dude.
I
Like
agree.
he just didn't care.
I agree.
And like
100%.
I feel like his wasn't gonna like the players didn't like him, other teammates didn't like him, and like I felt like it was noticeable that they didn't like him. And I felt like I don't know if everybody has a problem with you, or if it looks like that you have a problem, or everybody has a problem, then like you got to fix something. He was one of my players. Any other teams you got, or what's your next
I
player?
got another team. 2009 Texas Longhorns.
Colt McCoy?
Colt McCoy in the Big 12 championship against my Huskers. It was really, like, we were up, I think, 12-10.
Yeah.
And, like, they were going downfield. They were in field goal range. They were trying to get a little bit closer, I think.
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, it was a long field goal.
He was a beast quarterback.
He threw it away. And the ball literally, like, landed out of bounds right as the clock was striking 0.
Yeah.
And, like, it was, like the clock struck 0. Nebraska fans thought we won.
Yeah.
But they, like, looked at it, and there was 1 second left on the clock. And they kicked a field goal, and they won 13-12, Big 12 championship. And they went on to play in the national championship.
Yep. Colt McCoy was such a good college football quarterback.
He was, but I hated him.
Yeah.
Watched that at my Uncle Willie's house.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that
That's
game very well.
Yeah, I remember that game, though. I do.
But yeah, I don't like that team because
Okay.
of that. But yeah.
Players? What do you got?
Madison Bumgarner, Josh Nelson, Jose Bautista, Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy?
Basically players tied.
I got Jose Bautista.
Yeah.
I mean, the only cool thing I really liked that he did was that bat flip. I think it was against the Rangers. Wasn't that in 2016?
Yeah. No, that was 15.
It was 15?
Yeah. It was in the...
DS?
I think so. DS.
Well, that was the only really cool thing that he did.
Bautista with a drive.
And, like, just because the crowd was going crazy.
Yeah.
I love when the crowd goes crazy and gets into
And
it
that
like
one
that.
goes,
Yeah. And, like, I like his bat flip. I don't know. I like that.
That was nice,
but just because
I hated playing against
I did too. I just hated it. I don't know. Who's their manager, too?
You said not to write hate on this, and we've been saying hate.
I know. Hate's such a strong word.
Disliked them.
Yeah, I just...
Like, we don't actually hate him. Like, we're not gonna be like, if we saw him in real life, hey, I hate you. We're
No.
gonna be like, oh, can you sign this? You know?
But, like, exactly, yeah. Well, like,
Just frustrated.
I would probably say something to Jose Bautista. Be like, you remember 2015 ALCS when the Royals beat you? I'd probably say something like that.
No, you wouldn't.
I'd want to.
After you got your ball signed?
Yeah.
Yeah, not before.
Or like, yeah, I don't know. I got 2 more players.
Okay.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
I hated the way he just handled everything, like, with the situation. Like, and he would say, oh, my situation's crappy, they treated me crappy. You're telling me you're the only player that's got treated crappy going through the whole NFL? Nobody's acted like that but him. Like, you get treated crappy, you have to deal with it, and you deal with it respectfully and politely.
And the way you're going about it right now
is
ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, figure it out,
Yes.
man. Like, just on a personal standpoint, figure your stuff
Yeah.
out.
And, like, just don't make a big deal out of it. Because, like I said, you're not the only one in that position. And if you think you're the only one in that position, you're crazy. Because you're telling me there's been so many NFL players, and I don't know. And they had never handled a situation like that at all.
There's another player I just thought of that I probably could add to my list that I've never liked. I don't really have a reason, but I just never liked him.
Who?
James Harden.
Oh, I like him.
I know you've always
I
liked
like
him,
James
and I've
Harden.
always not liked him. Like, you always thought, like, I always thought he was overrated.
He's not. He's
He's
not overrated.
I mean,
When those years with the Rockets, dude, he was so good. I don't think
he
he's
was
very good
decent,
now, but
man, I just don't like the guy.
Yeah.
I really don't. Like, if I was, like, that question we had earlier to build the team around, he would be at the bottom of my list.
Oh, I agree.
He is a terrible teammate.
I think
he sucks.
and he's not very good at defense. He doesn't try on defense sometimes.
Exactly. That probably would bother me too.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got one more?
I said I have a love-hate relationship with Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like some of the stuff he does. But I think it was on his podcast one time. He said, like, if he can't do good in basketball, if he's not having a good game, the one thing he is going to do good at is, like, get under people's skin.
Yeah.
And, like, I like that.
Yeah.
Like, if you're having a bad night or something, at least I could piss this dude off and make him mad. Yeah. Like, I like that. And I think that's, like, a good attitude to have, kind of. But just some of the stuff he does, I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah,
But like it's just part of him. So like I said, a love-hate relationship kind of thing.
I like that. I like that choice.
Yeah.
Should we wrap it up, Grant?
We should wrap it up, bro. That was a good episode.
Do we need to leave him with anything going into next week?
Are we gonna have the 100 episode?
We're gonna
guest on next week.
We're gonna have a guest next week.
We are.
It might be a little structured different. Leave in the comments if you would like us to ever do maybe a live segment, if we could figure that out and take some callers.
Yeah.
Some questions.
I got to think about that. When it comes to that, would you want to call in and ask us questions and get an insight about a question from our insight?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want us to ask you a question and us get insight from your perspective?
Or we
like
could do
that.
both, yeah.
Or both.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yep.
Like I said, we'll attach the email.
Yeah,
Grant
we will.
said.
In the comments.
If you want to be anonymous, make that comment. So
Like, share, subscribe.
Like
tell your
it.
people to subscribe.
Share it,
Next goal's
subscribe.
200.
Yeah.
200 subscribers,
Let's try
baby.
125 first.
125?
But yeah.
Let's try 110.
But yeah.
Okay.
We need to get a picture with Jeremy
Yeah, when the hat comes
Yeah,
in.
when the hat
Ooh,
comes
that's
in.
next week.
Yeah, the
That's
hat's coming in. Yeah,
I haven't been paying attention to that.
I know. When you get that in, and then once we get that in, we'll send you guys, or we'll put a picture on here of that, and maybe we'll do some more giveaways.
Yeah.
Here. Keep liking, keep sharing, comment.
That's B Squared Sports Talk.
B Squared Sports Talk is out.
Episode 4.